So how the sessions, how do they work? Or what is there that I do and you don't see? The first thing is I need your full name, your age, and the challenges you want to resolve. These are, and your explicit permission for me, giving me the mandate to work as a proxy for you. Then what I do, and sometimes I'll put that on a video, probably just the first session, so you have a little bit of a feel what's going on, but just the first time. I would open this space. It's a special technique that I learned through Keylontic Science to open the Aluma und Christer identity platform and flame, and I will step into that flame. While I stand there, I will invite you, your higher self, to join me. So I'm physically here, but with my higher self, and what my intention is what I do. I open that space and I invite you in. We kind of put the palms together, not touching. You stay in your own fields, I stay in my own fields. And that's for yours and mine protection. Then I ask you for your permission to work and the mandate. And that's the mandate that also the higher self has. And of course, the mandate expands to find the root cause and all other underlaid reasons that are causing the challenges that you're facing. And once this connection is established, I start checking whether I received the proxy for you, whether that's established. And once that's established, we'll check the intent, your mandate, and we'll reformulate the mandate so we can quantify and qualify the mandate. Because what I want to do throughout the session, sometimes I'm going to voice that out. Most of the time I will, because it's important also for you to track the progress. I will constantly check whether we are doing progress or not. For instance, if you're prone to viral infections, and then we'll ask on the scale 1 to 100 how prone you are. If 100 is absolutely prone, 1 is I'm not prone to viral infections at all. And then we'll check. Okay, we'll get out 60%. You're 60% prone to viral infections, which means, I mean, just the logic tells you, oh, it's about 50%, so you're pretty prone. You tend to have a lot of viral infections throughout your life. Then that will be our indicator, key indicator. And then as we go, we will check also other underlaid reasons and reformulate them in a way so we can quantify and qualify and track the progress. So as we do the adjustments to the memory or informational matrix, we can track whether we were successful or not. Sometimes the percentage can jump very quickly. Sometimes it goes percent by percent, or it doesn't move and seems like we got stuck, but it's because there's this big chunk of things that we need to clear out first, and then things start unfolding. And at the end of every session, which is very, very important, sometimes you'll see that, sometimes you won't see on the video, I disconnect. And as I explained already, I start having sensations. My body is like a receptor, like seeing things out there with my eyes. They don't affect me. I start having sensations, sometimes visions with my mind eyes. Sometimes it's direct cognition that I just need to tell you something or read something, and that's part of the session. But at the end of the session, I disconnect, and of course I have other sessions. I cannot be focused on the work with you any longer. I just disconnect, just because I have to live on my life, and I have to work with other clients that need the same level of attention as I gave to you, so I have to completely disconnect. I also tend to do some field maintenance and management techniques for myself to strengthen my field and to clear my fields if there are any residues. Sometimes in this work we encounter entities that are popped up, not popped up, they're popped onto your fields, drawing out your energies and stuff, and they tend to jump from whoever it's available. Wherever there are some holes in the energetics, they might jump from one to another. That's why it's very important to stay in your field, and all we do, I'm just tapping into the information field and sense whatever I need to sense to provide information, to bring it up to conscious awareness and facilitate the change with the higher self. I hope that explains.